I said mid, so two somewhat different playstyles here, but you can see Schalke's win condition is this Jax.
And a lot of pressure then again on Broken Blade, but as you said, this is what we know him for. This is the kind of player that he is. Time to see if he can make good on that commitment by locking in this Jax here. Build a big enough advantage, snowball that, and be the beefy side laner that Schalke need him to be on the opposite side. Fnatic hoping that they can play a little bit more of a map game as we get ready for Fnatic versus Schalke. No fear.
And there's so much burst potential there, but Fnatic have the tools to use the global of the TF. It's a bit hard to go up to the top side, but bot lane is probably where they're looking, unless they can get the Jaxi out and go for the all-in.
Now the knockup, Whipple continuing to extend here, empowered auto, Nisqy on the way in, already burned the counter-strike, can't block that. First blood coming through, Broken Blade over-aggressive there on extending that trade.
Yeah, way too aggressive, and it looks like Fnatic's gonna do the Drake as well, so they're gonna win out on top side, they're gonna win out on bot side as well, so that's a huge play for the side of Fnatic. All Gilius can really do is just look to clear his top camps.
And I gotta say, Gaedril, I like the Ornn pickup here. I like the use of the TF2 because I think Fnatic have successfully identified the winning formula in week one, which is kind of just kiss, keep it simple, stupid. Like, you get this team, all things considered, but not having any boots of lucidity, not building towards any piece of Liandry's or any other mythic item quite yet, probably does cost him a decent amount in terms of overall clear speed, as Fnatic right now are just grabbing this Drake uncontested and on vision.
Yeah, if you look what Selfmade did there, if anyone's trying to become a pressure jungle or anything, just look at what Selfmade did there. He went mid, got Nisqy the push, went towards bot side, made sure they had the river fully controlled, then on the next wave he heralded bot, made it so it crashed into the tower, and then brought his bot lane to the dragon. So you can see Selfmade kind of holding hands with Nisqy, then holding hands with... Yeah, look at this. Hylissang and Selfmade playing together. Selfmade's always playing with someone. He's playing with Nisqy, he's playing with the bot lane, he's playing with his support, whereas Gilius and Limit seem off sync. Gilius on his Krugs, Limit's trying to contest bot side vision, and this is what happens.
Pull back, suppress, Limit now running for the hills, Aftershock still procs, he's got a few more moments. Big Haymaker, the follow-up is gonna connect. My god, perfectly aimed there from Selfmade, just barely getting it to pop on the end.
And now this affects Neon. Neon loses his tower, he can't really catch the wave. This is how the map slowly falls apart when you're not contesting vision as 2 or as 3. Gilius isn't playing too much through mid or with his support too much, whereas Selfmade's using the objectives he has.
Hylissang now setting up that vision, so fewer and fewer camps are easy picking for Gilius. He can't just sit and power farm anymore. And for Neon, he might just be in trouble. The pullback is just going to dunk him down. The immediate gold card follow-up, all too easy. Cleanse not going to work out for Neon, trying to dash to safety, but here comes Upset, not even going to need to use the ultimate. Doesn't even have enough style points to do it, but it's not going to matter. He's going to grab the kill.
Yep, good play there from the side of Fnatic. Nisqy identifying that Neon was a little bit too far up and Hylissang was on the way. So good punish. I like the flash engage from the side of Hylissang, just making sure they get that done. I'm surprised Nisqy went for the gold card. I mean, Neon did have the cleanse. I think something like a red card or a blue card for more damage. Could have been fine there. That's one of the only cases where a blue or red card could have been fine.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I mean, it works out. An overall very clean play. And we're very quickly approaching that Samira Nightmare threshold. She already has the Immortal Shield bow, but once she gets the Collector too, this is going to be a very difficult champion to shut down in fights. And at this stage, I don't even think Schalke really want to be forcing larger scale fights against the lineup of Fnatic. They need Broken Blade to get a few more items under his belt. He's finished the Blade of the Rune King, but already we see the Bramble Vest and the Sunfire on the opposite side.
That's the thing, Dracos. Schalke's comp really doesn't want to team fight that much. They just want to go 1-3-1 and just use their...
Jax beats Ornn, sure, but if the Ornn starts getting, 2K, 3K ahead, it's a very different story. So now Fnatic get their third Drake. This one could be contested by Schalke. They're just going to give it up. Schalke don't even want to take this fight, but they will have to fight for the next one.
Exactly, and you can see Selfmade did the exact same thing as he did with the first Herald. Herald mid, pushing the wave. Schalke has to respond to the Herald, start the Drake. Schalke has no chance to contest that. What does Schalke do? Let's go topside again, see if we can get something. Broken Blade's up there. Maybe they can get this tower. Maybe they can try to dive someone, whoever catches the wave. But it's going to be Whippo. It's going to be a really tanky Ornn, so they need to start pushing these solo layers ahead. The solo layers are a little bit ahead, 20 CS lead on both of them, but it's just not enough so far because the global gold and the neutral objective now is picking up here. I think Gilius just keep
forward.
Zhonya's.
They're going to get Galliwald as well as the Zhonya's. Gilius still looks like he's going to drop again. Selfmade from downtown finding that one. Big fat Haymaker coming in from Hylissang. Won't be enough to save his life, but that's the 1-for-1 priority access to the mid lane, and now it looks like tier 1 tower as well.
This is how they need to play the game. Look at bot. Abbedagge needs to start pushing in these waves, hitting the tier 2, trying to get some towers on the side lanes, but looks like he's just going to decide to base because I think he's scared of Fnatic being able to TP behind him. Whippo runs around with the ultimate up. So that fight does end up in a 1-for-1. I thought Gilius cleanse.
Very good. Blast Cone, though, going to take him out of safety. Flash over the wall. Now he's sleepy. Lucianol He's going to knock Niski out of it. Selfmade now retreating as we see a fight on the top side of the map. Broken Blade trying to all-in Whippo. Maybe he can get the 1v1, but that's a knock-up now coming in. Whippo going to dash to the safety, but he blocked by his own. No, the leap into the tower. Are you kidding me? Gold TFT, baby. Whippo finding that in the end. I cannot believe it.
Selfmade.
Fight balance on the knife's edge, but now another one kicking off the mid lane. Gilius running through the hills.
He's going to use the ult.
Time.
Oh, he mistimed it. Oh, he stands still. He knew he mistimed it.
There you go. Now Hylissang back on the way, and he's also going to go. All right, well, as much as we praise Fnatic for not throwing anything away, they're getting a little bit ahead of themselves. That's going to be the three-man taunt. Good from Limit, but he has no follow-up here. Abbedagge stepping forward. Gold card going to finish the job. Upset looking in. He's one off. That's the S-style rank. Spin, spin, spin.
Oh,
Inferno trigger.
my name is Samira. I'm balanced.
Triple kill for Upset. That was looking good for Schalke for a second there, and then, yeah, they got Samira.
Yeah, looks like they're going to go turn towards the Baron here, Dracos. That fight was so messy. We had a fight top, we had a fight on bot. Hylissang's on the way as well, so that's 5. But Dragon spawning in 10 seconds, so maybe Schalke can somewhat run towards the bot side while they're on this Baron and try and get some control around it and deny this Ocean Soul point.
Yeah, it's a tough situation, though. Most certainly, K-Troll.
They're TPing in, though. Niski wants to contest this Dragon. They're 2v3, but Upset is moving through mid. He is sitting on all of gold, so this fight could be somewhat even, but I think that Fnatic, Niski coming out of base, Hylissang getting a good position. I don't think they can take away the Dragon, but they can take the fight.
Important that they have not backed it. Can they steal it? No, Gilius just barely able to grab that one away. Now running for the hills is going to throw it out. They're going to be a little bit slower, but here comes Whippo from downtown. Call the Forge God, going to knock up 2. Hylissang fishing for the follow-up. Walking forward, the entire team here. Fnatic, an absolute death ball. Upset, S-rank ready to go. He can ult at any moment, but they're going to back off for now. Whippo body blocking as Fnatic retreat. Ocean Soul will be spared.
Yeah, so Schalke got the best out of the worst situation possible, right? They lost the Baron, but they managed to get the Dragon. Niski, and the engagement limit was good, but the thing is, there's double cleanse on the side of Fnatic. And then Upset just goes in, gets the triple kill. Infinite dashes.
A, then the S. Reset on the Devil
dashes
Rush.
through the creep with the ult still up. It was pretty clean.
It's very clean mechanics.
Dashes
The
back
back
out.
step to dash through was clean.
Yeah.
The little things.
Upset playing really, really well this game. 5-0-0 on the Samira.
Of course, items now upgraded. Super Gale Force and Super Immortal Shield Bow. They have actual names, but they're not important.
Now, really little wave clear, and you can see that on the champions, right? Lucian, Jax, Lilia, there's really not much wave clear here. Only the Kaiser Q is the only thing you've got, so Fnatic are able to step up and start chunking the towers, but the ult comes out from Gilius.
Back off. Only managing to sleep 1. Ooh, and very difficult. The sad news is, if they were a little bit closer in this game, Fnatic don't necessarily have the best sieging potential. They have 2 short-range AD threats on this team, but Niski alone, with that gold card and the massive gold lead that Fnatic have built for themselves, are putting them in a position to just run through Schalke's base. Schalke not comfortable to force a fight on their own terms, on their own territory. And Fnatic now going in, looking to get things kicked off. Eyes on Upset as he fishes for the reset. Broken Blade, that's disastrous because the counter-strike is now down, and that is free reign for Fnatic to run through this fight. That's available for Upset. He's going to start to spin. He's going to look for one. He can double rush through for another, but he's not going to go for the follow-up. Playing it nice and slow. Broken Blade blocking the gold card. Fnatic backing off. Discipline like we have not seen yet this season from this Fnatic lineup to pull away, to not risk anything.
Yeah, so much discipline from Fnatic there. They thought they could go for the 5v5, but I think the Gallium
Take disaster for Schalke. Obviously losing 2 inhibitors. They're also at a 10k gold deficit. You're 2 minutes away from Drake, and Niski's teleporting into most likely one-shot Gilius here. Gilius is going to run for the hills, though. Protobelt giving him that extra move speed. Oh,
I think he's...
Oh, there it is.
He timed it right this time.
This time he got it.
Now he's standing still saying he's got it this time.
Give him the little heart. All right, so I think that's 3 for 4 for Selfmade, which is a C, but we'll take those on the
We
ult
take
kills.
those. And Fnatic, even though the Dragon's spawning in 1 minute, they're ignoring Broken Blade. They know that the only objective here is this top tower. So they're going to try and engage on it, try and force them back from the tower to make sure they get this objective.
Fishing, but going wide, is going to find a single knockup. Interrupted by Limit now as the entire team retreats. But oh no, the stun card lands. Upset immediately there for the follow-up. Broken Blade going to try to fish through, but the double rush back. Now looking for the S tier. Now the spin, and that's it. Upset moving through as Selfmade finishes the job. And Fnatic, this should just be the slow, clean closeout here. A nice turn to the end of their first week as they're looking to finish it out in style. The dunk back, the massive haymaker across the team. That's going to be
Good
3 members sleep, though. There's no follow-up.
There's no follow-up.
Niski didn't get slept. He still has the gold card. They can't do anything to walk forward, and that means Fnatic, Schalke are just going to have to watch as their base is torn to pieces. Fnatic and Schalke both going to finish the week at 1-2, but Fnatic will find a win in week 1.
Yeah, really clean game from Fnatic. I think there was only a couple mistakes here and there, but really good drafts, really good